some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Sure. Let's go. Is there something else here, by the way? Never know, some body. No. Okay, let's turn in the 2 quests that we've also done. And then we can talk to the council and yeah, then we've completed Dantooine, which is the first planet out of 5. And it's the only planet that you have to do in order, because you always have to do it first. The rest we can choose ourselves.
My droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart.
I'm afraid your droid had to be destroyed.
My droid? Destroyed? No. No, this cannot be happening. I can't bear to live without him.
No, we'll talk to her later. And there's John.
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
I fought and killed their leader.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
There's no need for a reward.
No, please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Okay, very good.
How can I help?
I want to talk about... No, you look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I think you're interested in more than just the bond between us.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Okay, I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
Nothing extravagant. I'm a soldier.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Duralia. It's in a remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
Wasn't all this in my service records?
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taris. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later. after you've had time to think about all this.
Great, Bastila. Lovely music here. But after a while it can become a bit repetitive, but still. And I believe our Elisa is somewhere here. There she is.
I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize.
There is no need.
But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still.
I think we understand. Love can do strange things to anyone.
But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Samt, an absolutely fascinating man.
She sounds a lot like Ashley Williams from Mass Effect. I don't know if it's her, but the voice is quite similar. I'll look on IMDb and see if it's really her.
Samt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common. I think we'll be seeing more of each other.
Yeah, it has to be her.
In the end, maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. We have so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me, and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.
Sure, Ashley, no problem. How are you?
I'm sorry we have nothing of value to give you as a reward.
I'm just glad I could help you out.
When I first met Shen,
Sure. Alright, so it seems we have completed everything. Yeah, there are no quests left, only a couple of character quests, and yeah, let's use some lightsaber crystals. Sigil, Bondar, and Rubat. We have a couple of colors, a lot of red ones. So, we'll do some more damage now. Karth. Let's talk to the Jedi Council.
You have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
We found an incomplete star map, a mention of something called a star forge.
This news of a star forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden